But let's quickly move on. We have Pradeep Rathod, who's the CMD, and Atul Parolia, who's the CFO at Cello World Limited, and they are with us to talk to us. Pradeep, let me come to you first. The IPO is a complete OFS. What's the purpose of the IPO, and why do they want to sell their stake? Why do you want to sell your stake? Talk to us.
So first of all, there are three reasons. We are a B2C company. Okay, we are a consumer company, and by getting it listed, I think so our brand will get a much wider vision. Number two, in future to grow inorganically, we will have the share price as a currency. And number three, in next 5 to 7 years, as the company is growing at a very faster pace, we would like to professionalize this company and make it a real professional company to work in. Today, the major top decisions are taken by the family promoters. So we want, third is to make it professional company in next 5 to 7 years.
Right, we hear you. Pradeep, if you can also talk to us about revenue growth. So your CAGR FY21 to 23, when I'm looking at it, roughly 30%, very impressive. Do you see this growth continuing going forward as well? What's the potential like?
So over the consolidated at the company level, I think so we project to grow around 21 to 23%. But if I take you to the segment wise, like a consumer wear business, which is the 65% revenue is generated from there. Our molded furniture is 18% and writing instruments is around 16%. So on a consumer wear, on a consolidated basis, we intend to grow around 23 to 25%. On writing instruments, again, 25 to 27%, and molded furniture around 9 to 10%. So that's the way consolidated level will grow around 21 to 23% over the next 3 years.
Right, and majority of your revenue comes from the houseware, glassware segment, also higher margin. How do you see this particular space going forward? Do you see what's the kind of potential you see?
See, that being historically, we are into that line. But again, as you must have seen that we have ventured into glassware, writing instrument division. So even that, both the division will also grow. But yes, our main focus is on in all the three, not only in the one that is consumer houseware. We are focusing on all three segments.
Right, and Pradeep, you have a wide portfolio, right? So talk to us about demand trends across the portfolio.
Consumer wear non-glass, I think so we will grow around 17, 16, 17%. Minus plus the raw material softening or going up. And in our glassware segment, we intend to grow 30%, which I think so we are in line with today. There, the raw material pricing is not a major change because it's all locally available. It is not in parity with any international pricing.
Right, and if you can also talk to us about how raw material costs are really looking, what are sustainable level of margins that one should look for, Pradeep?
Yes, I think so. In the first quarter, in fact, we have got a better margin in EBITDA level because of the softer raw material. And we think for the next 1 year, our main raw material, which is plastic granules, polypropylene and others, would remain softened because there's a lot of capacity which has come all across the world. And we have been historically being able to pass on also whenever the price went up, and whenever the prices are lower, we do pass discounts also to be in at the market level with the competition, because I cannot just keep everything for the company. But yes, EBITDA levels get a little better when the raw materials are softer.
Right. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for taking out the time to speak with us. It's been a pleasure talking and understanding your company from you.